Golden Bachelorette fans lose respect for Joan Vassos. November 20, 2024. Hello, Bachelor Nation news fans. Welcome back to the channel. The Golden Bachelorette finale aired a week ago, but fans have lost respect for the first female lead, Joan Vassos. What happened in that time frame that caused this shift to happen? More so, has it been a long time coming? Keep reading for further details. Fans lose respect for Joan Vassos. When Joan Vassos first started her journey as the premier Golden Bachelorette, viewers were thrilled. They could not think of anyone better, and she genuinely seemed ready to find love. Due to a family situation, she had to leave Jerry Turner's season early. They had a very close connection, so it was sad, but fortunately, Joan was given another chance at love. She met 24 suitors of various lifestyles and backgrounds, which was such a shock to her system. Yet, it was thrilling all the same, but she quickly saw that she was still not over the loss of her late husband, John. This was a huge hurdle for Joan, but she had incredible encouragement from the mansion men. It came down to Jordan Heller, Pascal Ebier, Guy Gansert, and Chalk Chapel for the hometowns. Jordan was eliminated, so the final three headed to Tahiti, but Pascal self-eliminated. She was broken, but knew Chalk was the one, and they are now engaged. Now, a Reddit thread has been posted, slamming Joan. Apparently, her kids did not want her to go on the show for many reasons. It's not that they did not want her to find love, but they were uncomfortable with fantasy suites. More so, it was noted how they likely did not want their late father's tainted past to resurface. Here's a fragment of what the OP wrote. Those kids have been through a ton. Their dad was convicted of multiple counts of fraud, while also dying of cancer. I could never imagine what that is like, and it was only 3 years ago. Those kids have probably had to work through so much only for it to all come up again on a national scale. So, what did other Golden Bachelorette viewers have to say? Mixed reviews. Some Golden Bachelorette fans understood that Joan Vassos has never been alone. Therefore, she likely just wanted to find a companion. However, others struggled with her behavior and called her out for being a gold digger. But the bigger issue is she was on the Golden Bachelor, which the timeline suggests she applied not too long after her husband passed. Joan seems to me to be a gold digger. She really doesn't seem like a nice person IRL. My 2 cents worth. I agree. How phony to go on and on about John when in reality, she signed up for a dating show 1 year after his death. There was also her late husband's troubled past that has resurfaced, but she appears to be turning a blind eye. My big issue was how highly she spoke of her husband when he's alleged a criminal and she was living off stolen money. Maybe had she been upfront about his wrongdoings, she wouldn't have gotten all the clap back. Totally agree. Not a fan of Joan, as I remember she rushed to be on Golden Bachelor, seemed so sketch when her husband had recently passed, and even seemed more sketchy with her non-stop crying over her husband through this season. So, there are a lot of reasons that have emerged to cause fans disdain for Joan. Yet, in the end, she has gotten what she wants, and that is the goal of the show. How do you feel about her now that the season is over? Is it different than when she was on the Golden Bachelor? Let us know in the comments below. It has been a whirlwind week since the Golden Bachelorette finale aired, and while the season started on a high note, fans' perception of the first ever female lead, Joan Vassos, has taken a nosedive. What caused this shift in public opinion? Was it a momentary misstep, or has this been brewing throughout the season? Let's dive deep into what led to this drastic change. The rise of Joan Vassos. When Joan Vassos was announced as the inaugural Golden Bachelorette, she quickly became a fan favorite. Known for her elegance, compassion, and resilience, Joan's story resonated with audiences. She had captured hearts during her brief stint on Jerry Turner's Golden Bachelor season, only to leave early due to a family emergency. Fans were devastated, as it was evident Joan had a genuine connection with Jerry. However, her early exit paved the way for something greater, a season all her own. Viewers were thrilled when Joan stepped into the spotlight as the lead of the Golden Bachelorette. It felt like destiny, a chance for her to finally find the happiness she so deserved. Joan, a widow for only 3 years, appeared to be on a quest not just for love but for healing. The loss of her beloved husband John had left her navigating the complexities of grief, and many admired her bravery for putting herself out there. The journey begins. Joan met 24 men of varying lifestyles, personalities, and backgrounds, creating a mix of heartwarming and dramatic moments throughout the season. As she navigated the challenges of dating on national television, Joan quickly became a symbol of hope for older women seeking love after loss. Despite her charm, it was clear from the beginning that Joan carried emotional baggage. She often spoke about her late husband John, painting him as the love of her life and a man who left an indelible mark on her heart. Yet this focus on John soon became a double-edged sword. Fans initially appreciated her vulnerability, but began questioning her readiness for a new relationship. Was she truly ready to move on, or was she still living in the shadow of her past? This revelation was a bombshell for fans who had previously sympathized with Joan. Suddenly, her decision to go on national television so soon after her husband's passing didn't seem as noble. Instead, it was painted as selfish, with some accusing her of disregarding her children's feelings for the sake of fame. Many fans questioned why Joan would idolize a man with such a checkered past, while simultaneously rushing into the dating scene just 1 year after his death. The fantasy suites controversy. Another point of contention has been Joan's handling of the fantasy suites. Her children, who were reportedly uncomfortable with the idea, became a focal point for criticism. Some fans felt Joan should have taken their feelings into account more seriously, especially given the recent loss of their father. A Reddit user wrote, "How could she prioritize fantasy suites over her kids' feelings? It's so inconsiderate, especially given everything they've been through." This sentiment was echoed by others, with many expressing disappointment in Joan's choices. Fan reactions to her engagement. While Joan and Chalk's engagement was supposed to be the happy ending viewers were rooting for, it has been overshadowed by the backlash. Many fans have questioned the authenticity of her connection with Chalk, suggesting that her motivations might not be entirely genuine. Some have even speculated that Joan was more interested in the status and opportunities that come with being a reality TV star than in finding true love. She rushed into an engagement, but is it really about Chalk, or is it about the clout? The legacy of Joan Vassos. As the dust settles, Joan Vassos' legacy as the first Golden Bachelorette is being called into question. What began as a promising journey of second chances and self-discovery has turned into a cautionary tale about the perils of seeking love and fame on national television. While Joan may have found love with Chalk, her journey has left a sour taste in the mouths of many fans. The combination of her late husband's troubled past, accusations of selfishness, and the perception that she prioritized fame over family has overshadowed the romance that was supposed to be at the heart of the show. A divided fan base. In the end, Joan's season of The Golden Bachelorette has sparked heated debates within Bachelor Nation. Some fans still support her, arguing that everyone deserves a chance at happiness, no matter how complicated their past may be. Others, however, feel betrayed by the narrative they were sold and are struggling to reconcile the Joan they admired with the Joan they now see. So, Bachelor Nation, where do you stand? Has your opinion of Joan Vassos changed since the finale, or do you believe she's being unfairly criticized? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.